When you are rooted and grounded in his love, you cannot be grounded in life. Cannot. Love never fails. The only failure-proof force in all of scriptures. Love never fails. As long as you maintain his burning love in your life, no matter the number of challenges, you walk out of them and the champion in you will show forth. Love never fails. So to know the love of God is the greatest revelation anybody can have in the kingdom. You live far above what oppresses others. Submerge them. Love never. I love that word. Mark it. Never. If God said never, it is never. Love never fails. I told our people sometimes, I said, God knows if our church is still 100 people, I won't be any less committed than I am to him today. I'm not doing anything I'm doing because of what I'm saying. I'm doing whatever I'm privileged to do because of my heart for him. Love never fails. My wife and I just returned from Liberia, and then we have graduation of Faith Academy today, prize giving day, and then Saturday they have their graduation. That's why she's not here. The time she was attacked by the devil, I said to the Lord that to heal her is not what makes you God. Whether you heal her or not, you are God forever. You see, there is no day God will not rise to the defense of his lover. There is no day. Because he never sleeps nor slumber. There is no day. There is no day. And God does not look like man looks. Man looks on the outside, but God looks into the heart. When your heart is after him, his hand remains on your life. God cannot ignore anyone with a heart for him. You can't have a heart for God and not make a mark on earth. It's impossible. He said, my son, give me your heart. That means you are the one to determine who to give your heart to. I did a teaching sometimes about 3 years ago. It was titled, The Mystery of the Greatest Seed. Your greatest seed is not the offerings you give, the cars and the land and all that. That's not your greatest seed. He said, my son, give me your heart and let your eyes observe my ways. Give me your heart and watch my hand on your life. Give me your heart. Proverbs 23 verse 26. Give me your heart and watch my manifestations in your life. Now listen to this. He said, whosoever has my commandment and keepeth it, he is he that loves me. And he that loves me will be loved of my Father, and I will love him, and I will manifest myself to him. I will show up on any issue concerning him, any day, anytime, anywhere. Watch me. John 14:21. I will manifest myself to him. God has vowed to manifest himself to his lovers any day, anytime, anywhere, under any circumstance. I will manifest myself to him. I will show up. When anything concerns him, I will rise up to the occasion. I will show up for him, and the world will know that I'm the one there. Listen to this. Jesus said to Simon, Simon, thou son of Barjona, lovest thou me? That is what will position you effectively in your destiny. Do you really love me? Or are you in love with the position? Do you have a genuine heart for me? That corroborates Proverbs 23:26. Give me your heart. Do you love me? Do you love me? Give me your heart. Do you love me? I can't take it from you. You either give it to me or I pass away. I pass on to the next person. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If you open to me, I'll come in. You don't open, I pass on. I go on to the next person. Do you love me? It's a big question we need to answer tonight. Your physical needs are not your real needs. Your spiritual needs are your greatest needs. Now, imagine a situation where faith is impotent, prayer is paralyzed, and fasting cannot produce, giving is barren. Then what remains of life? That means no access to his supplies, so you keep suffering under the weight of the world economic death and cancer. Health is not working because love is not working. Satan is having his way because you are defenseless. Hear what the word says. He that dwells in love dwells in God, and God in him. That makes you unbeatable. Come and say unbeatable. Because if God be for us, who can be against us? Now, he now went on in verse 17, 1 John 4, 16, 17, and 18. He went on in verse 17. He said, herein is our love perfected, when we get to the perfect realm of love, as he is in heaven. What happens? So are we now in this world. Come and say untouchable. Let me hear you say it loud. Say it louder. The loudest you can. When Jesus came out from the grave and Mary was going to touch him, he said, no, don't touch me. Don't. I've left that realm. Don't touch me. I've left that realm. I live now above the humanity level. I live above the humanity realm. So as he is in heaven, so are we now in this world. I have on this trip my son Isaac. Pastor Isaac is here, and Pastor Chuka is here with me. We were in Liberia. Rain was pouring. It was raining cat and dog in the hotel. The meeting was holding at the stadium. Raining cat and dog in the hotel, and we began driving towards the stadium. About 500 or so meters or 1 kilometer to the stadium, dry. There was a seal, a covering over the entire place. Cool and calm, nothing. Friends, as he is in heaven, so are we now in this world. Not so are we going to be now in this world. As he is in heaven.